with artists like Billie Eilish and Lil Nas X, don't be afraid to be authentic and to be yourself. I feel so liberated that those kind of business models are working for them, because it was something that I really struggled with. I was like, everyone's telling me I have to be X, everyone's telling me I have to be Y, like freaking out. But I see that authenticity is finally something that is being rewarded. So if anybody's listening to this, I guess what I would want to add is just be yourself as best as you can be yourself, and try to not be afraid of what that reality looks like.
You're absolutely right. I know I mentioned this in a lot of the episodes, but this is something that I truly do feel passionate about, is that, you know how you're saying there's a lot of people in the industry that are telling you to be X or telling you to be Y. Let's just get this out to the world once again. On a branding, business, mental illness standpoint, there's very few people who actually know what they're doing. And so if someone comes to you and says you have to be X and it doesn't feel right, do not listen to them. I mean, there might be the odd pearl that they drop where they're actually right, but for the vast majority of the time, there's so many things I've heard in the music industry. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me?
And I think that sometimes they are right. For example, one of my old managers that I used to work with was right in telling me that if I kept making feature bass, whatever, I would be X, Y, and Z. I've seen other people use that exact same rubric of what they were telling me to do, and I had already had the traction, and they were right. That is what would have happened. But in hindsight, it's not what was right for me, so to speak. So as much as people don't know what they're doing or whatever, whether they're right or wrong, it's in your control to be like, is this right for me? Because they're not easy ways to quote unquote make it, but like there are steps you can follow to achieve a certain level of success, and just do that. But for myself especially, that's not satisfying. And for people that are hyper business minded, it's hard for them to see like, whoa, you can make like trap music or you can make EDM bangers and you're not just doing that and DJing and playing shows. Like, what are you thinking? Like, don't you want to be successful? And it took me literally until probably last week to be like, I of course want to be successful, but for the first time in forever, I can admit to myself and to whoever's asking that I want it to be on my own terms.
What's up, DAW Nation? Hope you enjoyed this little quick tip video from our Behind the DAW episode with Prince Fox, which, by the way, if you want to check out the full episode, up here in the top right corner, there's going to be a little card that is showing up. You can click that card and it'll take you over to the full episode. Also, there is a link down in the description that will take you to the full episode. So if you want to click on either one of those, it's fantastic. It's totally fine. I'm completely fine with your decisions. Also, if you want to keep seeing episodes like this where you're gaining wisdom and knowledge from people in the music industry that have already made it, make sure to head down below, click the little subscribe button and the little notification bell so you get notified every single time we put out a new piece of content like this that will help you keep growing as a music producer. So that being said, DAW Nation, make sure to check back here constantly, because we are always putting out new content that is going to help you as a music producer. So make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the like button, comment below, all of those good, amazing things that will bring you a lot of good luck in your life, and we'll see you on the next quick tip video.